G'day everyone, I'm Ben and this is Counterfeit Christianity. Super glad to be here, super thankful. Check down in the description, I've got my website there if you want to jump on and connect with me in a group call, a group chat. I'm really interested in authentic relationship, true, authentic, vulnerable relationship, and joy and communication with our Creator. I think that that's the answer to everything that we are having to deal with in this world. So I would like to encourage you to have a look at that. I feel like God is putting this on my heart at the moment. I don't know why right now, but I've felt the pressure to do it and get it done. The website's pretty much, it's good to go. Jump on and book a time or jump on a group there. If you want to do it and you can't find a time slot, send me an email and I'll try and figure it out. I'm really excited about real things and authentic communication and authentic relationship. I really believe it's the answer to everything that's going on in this whole world. The answer to everything broken is a relationship with our Creator and a relationship with each other. True and authentic realness. That's what I'm absolutely driven by in this life now. That's pretty much all that we've got left. Right now, I wanted to talk about some more of the stuff that I've been talking about recently. I'm on this journey that I'm being brought on by our Creator, by the living God. And even just starting this YouTube channel, I was nervous about sharing myself, sharing who I truly am, and sharing my journey at first. And I got better at that. And it's really simple for me now to talk authentically here and share what I'm actually thinking about and understanding now. I've just been brought along deeper into this understanding of what I think the world actually is, what we've been told to think and believe versus what is actually true. I've sort of been thinking like this for a long time, but I just feel like now is the time to start sharing it. Lots of people are already doing it. I'm just jumping on the bandwagon of people who are noticing this sort of stuff. And I'm really interested right now in the old world and these old world buildings. I've done a few videos already about that. It's really, really interesting to me. The things that we've been told and how this photographic evidence doesn't line up with that. And I'm going to keep doing it. I really enjoy it, especially the stuff about the old world in Australia and how the history that we've been told, it's Australia and America and all the countries basically, that how it was discovered and found, it doesn't seem to be the case. And it seems like that's a lie. There's so many interesting things here, but what I'm recognizing now is it looks like in the past we have been reset multiple times, and our timeline of thousands and thousands of years, especially separating us from Jesus, that sort of age, I don't really believe it. I believe that there's huge lies around that, possibly not even 1,000 years. This is just my thoughts, and you probably think I'm a fucking psycho, but that's okay. I don't really care what people think about me. That's just been the journey that God has brought me along. And I know that there's people who are on this journey as well who understand what I mean. I just don't believe what I've been told. I'm in a not a unique position, but somewhat unique because I never really fit. And it helped me be able to think about things in a different way than other people. Once I was separated from Christianity and realized that a relationship with our Creator is what we're designed for, not a system and lining up with a religion and rules and regulations, because the living God, our Creator, doesn't want to control us, so why should we let other humans control us? And that's really the journey that I've been on. And I don't want to let other people tell me who He is. I want Him to tell me who He is. That's what it means by having an authentic relationship and communication with Him. It's so important to have that. If you don't have it, you're nothing. If you're not in relationship with Him, you're just part of the system. You're almost not human. I used to think in the past that with all this doom and gloom around, all these things that, they're going to do to us. In Australia, we went through quite a lot during the governmental lockdowns, and they even built prison camps for people who weren't going to get jabbed. Me and Sam a while ago had done videos about that, and they'd even built these camps in Queensland, near where I live, a bit north of me. Basically, they're setting up internment camps for people who weren't going to get jabbed. And then it didn't happen, and it looked like they just did it to embezzle money and steal money and give money to the people that they were working with, and that's what happened eventually. And then they built extra ports and really random shit that our government, I've talked about what that means. It's just mind control. When you consider the government's going to look after me, that's just them controlling your mind. More humans telling you what to think and what to believe so that they can control your mind and control your heart, body and soul as a slave in their slave system. You don't get it for your freedom from this slave system by becoming a religious person inside of that slave system. The only way to be free is to be in in relationship with our Creator. That's the only freedom that there is in this whole world. I'm thinking now that a lot of people, like there's a lot, I'm jumping on the bandwagon. This is something that's been going on for a long time. People who want truth. We want understanding. We want to see what's real. We're sick of the facade. And as it's crumbling in front of us, a lot of people like to try and make themselves feel better. And it's like people who take the side of police and government officials and people who work inside the system, people who lick boots. I consider them all cucks. They want another man to do the thinking for them. They want another man to tell them what's true and what's false and what's good and what's bad, instead of being their own man or their own human being, their own man, their own woman. It's really hard, because if you try and figure it out on your own, you're going to lose, and then they'll convince you that you're crazy. And that's what a lot of people think about me, even just separating myself from Christianity. So many people think that about me already. And as I've gone along this journey with our Creator, He's revealed more and more, step by step, incrementally. And I believe that in the past there's been resets in our timeline. Our history is a lie. I've got some more videos coming. I've seen a few. I'm just going to keep making them, things that stick out to me as I have a look into these things. It's very, very exciting to me. It helps me realize that everything's fake. Everything's a facade. The only real thing is relationship with our Creator and relationship with other real people, other real human beings that want authentic things in their life. That's what this channel is basically about for me now. It's about finding other real authentic people to connect with. Real authentic human beings who want to be human, who want to connect with our Creator, who want to connect with each other. I think we've got a chance if we live that way. And the good thing about being connected with our Creator is when you live with Him and connect with Him, He brings you to those real things around you and those real people around you, so that you can just be with Him and be yourself and be with each other, and not have to change yourself for their control, for their mind control. He doesn't want to control us, so why should we let others? But I think that we're seeing too much now. As we've been reset, I think, like a couple of 100 years ago, around the 1800s, they brought all these people from weird places. One of the next videos I'm going to do is about how weird it is that the way that people used to go to the beach, it's like they went to the beach and they'd never been outside before in their whole life. I think that now that a lot of us are seeing too much, we see too much. They thought that they could control us by controlling our parents' generation, by giving them this abundance of wealth. You work for a year, you can buy a house. You work for a day, you can buy a car. That sort of bullshit that they lived in, that life that they had that was so simple and so easy. They received this monetary gain so simply by just being a worker. That's not for us anymore. That's not for us. And what I think they did, they tried to indoctrinate that generation, because the generation before them was in the wars. The middle generation, like my parents' age, who are like 60s and 70s now, they gave them so much monetary gain, so much wealth, that they thought that they would be able to confuse us, their kids. And a lot of us have been tricked into this system, and they thought that they could pass that curse on to us, and us would just go, oh yeah, I'm a little slave, I'm just going to keep being that slave. But what I think is happening is so many people are aware now. There's so many people that are awake, so many people who are human beings. They want to have real things. They want to have authentic things in their life, that the facade isn't holding. It's crumbling and we can see through it. There's so many people who can see this bullshit right in front of our faces that I think there's probably going to be another reset soon. Who knows what it's going to look like. Usually it's done through mass genocide, wars. Another thing that people are talking about could possibly be this fake alien shit that they're talking about. I don't believe in aliens at all. Like, in the understanding of the world that I have, it's actually impossible. I think that there are different types of people, different types of humans from other places that we don't know about, different types of things that have been hidden from us in our fake history that they've given us. But I don't think that there's certainly no aliens in my understanding. But they're going to push that. And then they have the weather that they're going to try and push, the climate shit that they're pushing. All this stuff that they're going to threaten us with. And they're going to say, I'm your savior. This is how you become safe, is by believing in whoever they want you to believe in, the systems that they have already in place to control us. And that will get a lot of people. Like, look at all the people who have chosen to be jabbed. All those people, some of them have already woken up, but some of them haven't. I know a lot of people who keep on getting them, still to this day, who keep on getting them, who keep going to doctors, and even though that the doctors lied to their faces and tried to kill them, they keep going to these people. And I think that a lot of people will be fooled, because we've been fooled for so long. But I think at the same time, a lot of people are seeing it and seeing through it. The facade is crumbling. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know anything. It's just a gut feeling. We're seeing too much. We can see too far. We can see too deep. We understand too much. There's so many people along this journey. I might be totally crazy and absolutely wrong, but who cares, right? What does it matter? I can see the truth around religion and Christianity and all these lies that they've put us through already. They're all systematic things that they use to control us. I can see that, and that is a true thing, I believe, that the Christians only worship Satan because our Creator is not systematic. He won't control us, so why do we let other men control us? Other people, other humans, other things like that control us. They know how to get us without fear. The only way to have absolutely no fear is to be in a relationship with him. Like always, this is my understanding. I don't know shit. If you want to connect, jump onto the website and join a group. Have a one-on-one with me if you like. And I'm really looking forward to that. And I really think that that is the meaning of life. Authentic relationship with our Creator and authentic relationship with each other. But anyway, I'll talk to you next time. Bye.